Hey everybody! Hello, it's Michele from Hue and Style. I am so excited to be here because it's been a while. And while Facebook is sending out your notifications, I will let them do that to let you know that I am live. If you are joining me live, welcome. And you can always make sure you click the three dots up top on the three dots to let you know when I go live. Hi Jane, good to see you. Hi gal, good to see you. And if you are here on the replay, I love my replay viewers too. Down in the chat, hashtag replay, let me know that you're here. Also if you're live, because you get special kudos if you're live. If you're live, hashtag live down in the comments. Let me know that you're here. I love seeing my live viewers when you guys get to catch me. So I'm excited to be here because it's been a while since I came on live for my lovely community. And I thought I would drop in because it's starting to be that season change. It's starting to be like new renewal, new season, whatever, new season. And I thought I would drop in with some good old image teach for you as you enter this new season, because it is important that you remember what it actually takes to create a real image. So as you guys are coming in, let me go ahead and introduce myself. Hi, if you are new on my broadcast, welcome. Hey Delena, good to see you. If you're new on my broadcast, welcome. My name is Michele Charles Gustafson. I am the creator of hueandstyle.com, where I am, yes, certified image consultant, personal brand expert, and a confidence mentor to my clients. And I help my clients, what I say, dress in confidence, which unlocks new self-love. It unlocks their superpower for being able to stand out, be seen, be heard, be noticed, be memorable, and then most importantly, be chosen for new opportunities. And it all starts with seeing themselves differently through the mirror. So that's who I am. Now, many times, let me just chit chat about the many times when people find out that I'm an image consultant, they hear that image consultant and they're like, amazing. They think I'm just about the clothes. They think I'm just about appearance. And you know what? You're right, except you're right. I am about appearance, which has to do with your clothes and how you present yourself and what you put on and how you present. But there's something more. There is something more that transforms not just getting dressed into getting dressed, but to getting dressed in confidence so that it transforms and creates a superpower. And that is the idea that you are combining things to create a complete and total image. And an image is multiple parts coming together to communicate your best self to the people you serve and to not just inspire, but to concretely give a sense of trust to others. The aim is to create trust in others. So if you need to reach new people, if you need new audiences, if you need to find new connections, this is where image becomes strategic. And this teach is for you. Hi, Stacy. Good to see you. Thank you. Thank you. I've had this baby in my closet a long time. And it's one of my favorites. Thanks so much, Stacy. So here's what I need to talk to you about today, okay? There are three important questions that I want you to think about when it comes to your image. Remember, total image, okay? There are three certain things that I want you to think about. And here's why I want you to think about them, because when the aim is to create trust, okay? Remember that nobody buys from you or buys into you if they don't trust you first. If that level of rapport is not there, it doesn't matter how many links you drop of the stuff you're selling or how much yelling you do on social media about the stuff that you sell or the things that you do. Trust must come first. And it starts, yes, with your appearance. It starts with how people see you and perceive you, but it goes deeper than that. And I want you to know that there are seven points of contact on and offline that need to communicate the answers to these questions that I'm going to have you consider that build trust. 7. So many of you are out here worried about your website. What color is the banner on my website? It's not enough. So many of you are out here worried about what is my business card. That's only a piece of it. Other things have to come together to give a full impression of trust that you can solve a problem for somebody else. That's when either the customer is won, the deal is made, the sale is made, is when they know that they can trust that you give the outcome. So I help my clients put all of those 7 points of contact together so that their entire image is congruent. Congruency is the most important thing to build that trust. And I've seen it so many times. Women will be marketing themselves, so they'll have some pieces together, but then they're tripping up on other pieces of those points of contact that completely break that trust building process, and they don't even know they're doing it. You don't know you're doing it. They all have to come together to be congruent and consistently over time. Those are my 2 favorite words, girls. Hue and Style Elite, Congruency, consistency have to be in play in order to get this right. So the first question I want you to ask yourself, okay, that takes into account the 7. You don't know the 7, but the girls know the 7. Anyways, the first is about appearance. I want you to think to yourself, is how I present myself on and offline consistent with how I change others? Okay. Is my appearance on and offline consistent with the change I offer others? I want you to think about that. Now, my background is in marketing, marketing strategy. So I want to tell you what is wrapped up in that question. What is wrapped up in that question is you being able to distinctly know, number 1, the change you give others. Number 2, what makes your change important to them. Number 3, the problem you solve actually that is important to them. Number 4, what is important about yourself that allows you to do that change. Number 5, what they need to see from you in order to instantly communicate that so that they understand and there's a back and forth rapport building that is silent. That's what it's all wrapped up in, that appearance. Okay? All of that is wrapped up in appearance. And if you can't answer that question specifically, it means your appearance probably is not consistent with what you're saying. It's not consistent with your offer. It's not consistent with the change you want to give. And so therefore, there's going to be a disruption in the amount of trust you can build. Okay? It's the first question. The second question is about behavior, which is the second part of image. Do I communicate non-verbally a willingness to help? Okay, let's break that down. Non-verbally means without saying anything. That means you haven't said a word. Because what you need to know is that nonverbal communications, which is a part of image and part of crafting your image, is almost more important than the just whatever clothes you put on. Nonverbal communication means body language, gestures, how you move in space, okay? Those communicate before you open your mouth. So it doesn't matter what you're yelling. It doesn't matter what you're saying. It doesn't matter what thing you're trying to tell someone if your behavior isn't congruent with that and isn't congruent with your appearance. Okay? Third question I need you to think about, okay, is communication, right? That's the third part of image. Appearance, behavior, communication. Ask yourself this. Can I speak about myself and what I do with conviction in a way that lets others know that I'm uniquely qualified to help them solve their problem and that they can't get it from anywhere else? I know it's a long question. Okay, I know it's a long question. But it is central to being able to know to set yourself apart from others, that you can then make congruent with your behavior, that you can then make congruent with your appearance. Without knowing all three of those, you are not building an image. Okay? You are not building something that's strategic that allows people to instantly, magnetically connect with you and know, wow, she's for me. Because that's what it can be. Ask my people. Okay? When these three things become in line, everything else starts to make sense. And why it starts to make sense is because it's congruent with you, your inside. Whatever's on the inside that you know you need to do, achieve, spread, give, has then been translated into something that communicates the trust that is needed in order for someone to say, yes, she's my gal, whatever it is you're doing. Okay? Those three things. So those are the three important questions you need to ask yourself about your image. And if you're still thinking that image is just about personal style, you need to ask yourself those three questions. Because when it comes to personal style is a reflection of all of those questions. And if you don't have that foundation of knowing the answers to those questions, creating a personal style is very hard, if not difficult. What it'll be is, I'll like this today and that tomorrow, maybe something and maybe that, and you'll have volumes of stuff and you'll still have nothing to wear. Okay? So, if you need to explore more about what image does, the power it creates, there will be a link up here. Click it, and find out and check your understanding of how you present yourself today and the principles that it actually takes to create a strategic image, especially if you're an entrepreneur, a business owner, and someone who needs to connect and reach new people. Not the same old people. If you're reaching new people, it means that you're growing. It means that you're evolving. It means that you're building something, you're expanding your message. So if you want to meet new people, new audiences, new connections, a strategic image is a must-have tool and thing in your pocket to work to your advantage. It's an asset. Okay? So, any questions about the three questions you need to ask yourself about your image? I see some of my folks on. Hi, Brandy. Good to see you. Good to see you. And thanks, Venice, for watching. She says, trust and add value to your customer. It's true. But you can do that silently in a very short amount of time when your image is congruent. So, any questions? I'll just hang on for a second, waiting for you guys to type. If you are on the replay, you can certainly add questions down below. I am always on my broadcasts after the fact, so I can answer any questions down in the comment section below. Remember that if you want to check your understanding about how you are presenting yourself with your own image today, like sitting in your office with what you've got going on right now, click above. And I've got something for you that allow you to check that understanding to see if these three things, these three questions are in alignment, or if you need to know more in order to make this work for you. Okay? Got it. All right, everyone. So I want you to have a wonderful day, wonderful start to the new season, and I will see you on my next live broadcast. If you want to make sure that you get notification that I come on, click above on those three dots and hit Hear You First. Hear You First. And we'll see you next time. Okay? Bye for now.